6:53, time for the morning sprint.
McFarland's former president is facing charges in the sexual assault of a child. 74-year-old Bradley Zaboter is accused in the criminal complaint. It details how a 5-year-old told her mom multiple times the man touched her inappropriately. The child told her mother Zaboter called the abuse a magic trick. He's expected in court in mid-July.
Senator Tammy Baldwin and other U.S. senators introducing the Volunteer First Responder Housing Act. It's a bipartisan bill to provide volunteer firefighters and first responders affordable housing. The goal is to recruit and retain more officers, especially in rural areas. Departments across the country have seen a shortage of first responders the last few years.
The Wisconsin Assembly is honoring legendary Cuba City boys basketball coach Jerry Pettigrew as a hometown hero. He retired after 54 years of coaching, 52 of them for Cuba City. There he is. The Hometown Hero Award is a legislative honor given to people who've made a difference in their community.
Doesn't get more legendary than that in high school basketball in Wisconsin.
Wow.
Meantime, state health officials are urging members of Badger Care Plus and Medicaid to renew their plans on time to avoid coverage gaps. Renewal packets have been sent out to some 53,000 households in the state. If you've got one, you should renew by tomorrow.
South Korea says North Korea launching a ballistic missile off its eastern coast. This is breaking news this morning. Last year, the country launched a record 68 missile tests. It's expected to break that record this year. All the while, the nation is facing a major famine since it closed its borders for the COVID pandemic.
3 teenagers in Maryland being charged as adults for an alleged murder plot on a school bus. Each teen faces 16 charges for attempting to shoot a middle school student in the head. Investigators say the teens got on a school bus in May and attacked a 14-year-old. A 4th teen is also accused of helping and will face lesser charges. 9
women who accused Bill Cosby of sexual abuse are now filing a lawsuit asking for a jury trial against the comedian. The women allege they were either given pills or tainted drinks by Cosby during encounters in Nevada and were sexually assaulted while drugged. The lawsuit was filed just weeks after a new law took effect in Nevada, eliminating the statute for limitations for most sexual assault cases.
All right, good morning. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock as we continue to see the hazy conditions due to the smoke from the wildfires blocking out a lot of that sun this morning. So we do have air quality alerts going into this morning. Because of that smoke up until noon, things should gradually get better as we go into the afternoon. Still expecting some haze later on today. 60 right now in Madison, 59 in Janesville, 58 in the Dells. A mild start to the morning. We'll have the hazy sunshine throughout the day. Mid to upper 70s later this afternoon. That smoke actually keeping temperatures down a little bit from where they could be. So as you plan your day, looking at some 60s this morning, noon hour, up close to 70. Should be tapping out in the upper 70s here in Madison, maybe a little bit warmer to the south and west. With hazy sunshine today, we'll still see a little bit of that haze tomorrow, probably not as thick as today. Conditions improve as far as the smoke, but we are looking at some warmer temperatures this weekend. Unfortunately, not a lot of rain. That forecast, maybe an isolated shower on Sunday on Father's Day. Otherwise, we're heating up as we head into summer next week.
What are you thinking about humidity for the weekend?
Weekend should be okay. Next week, we'll start to see that creep up.
All right. Thanks, Kelly. Another news and weather update in 30 minutes.